It was October 31st, 2005, and it had felt like a lifetime since I had been out. But that night, it was different. My sister was heading to the bomb shelter. It was a nightclub, where the legendary rock band Clutch and the iconic Rob Zombie were set to play. How could I say no? It was Halloween night, and the lure of partying with Rob Zombie himself was just way too strong. So I slipped into a sexy little devil's costume, and my children's father and I set off to meet my sister at the bar. The night was a whirlwind of excitement. I remember meeting some incredibly kind and respectful people, and to top it all off, I got to see Rob Zombie perform live and party on the bus with Clutch. I was in heaven. But then the night drew to a close, and my memories began to blur, leaving me to rely on my family and my close friends' accounts of what truly followed. How could I have known that the night was going to end in such a terrible way? But then the next thing I remember, it was December 21st, 2005, and the sounds of the machines yanked me back from the depths of my consciousness, my eyes struggling to focus on the sterile hospital room. This temporary amnesia was a cruel bitch. It was stealing pieces of my past, leaving me adrift in a sea of confusion. But at this time, the only thing that I really knew was my name and the gnawing pain that pulsated through my entire body, a constant reminder of my broken bones and my broken memories. Then I woke to a face of a woman sitting at my bedside.
Kelly, oh my God, you're awake, finally.
Mom? What happened? Where am I?
My sweet girl, you're safe now. Close your eyes, get some rest. Mom is here.
With her comforting words, I shut my eyes and I drifted off to sleep. Now days has passed, long nights of physical therapy. I was in the therapy room, and each movement was a battle. I fought against those parallel bars. Serious concentration when I heard a voice shattered the silence.
Well, look who decided to grace us with her presence. Thought you were gone, sis.
I turned to see my goofy brother Sergi standing in the doorframe with this stupid grin plastered on his face. Serge, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm just checking on my favorite invalid and bringing you these. Thought you could use some cheering up. Plus, I heard the hospital has great jello. But seriously, I wanted to talk to you about discharge. I got a plan to get you.
Seriously, because surprises from you usually involve some level of chaos, and I'm almost afraid to ask. Just please promise me that it is legal.
Cross my heart. Well, mostly legal. And it definitely involves four wheels. You just focus on getting better, and I got transportation covered.
A plan? Serge, none of us own a car, and the nurse was very clear yesterday I could not leave this hospital unless I was being put into a car. What do you have up your sleeve? Please tell me you are not planning on stealing a wheelchair and pushing me all the way home.
Even better, sis. Trust me, it's all arranged. Just wait and see.
He grinned back at me as he was leaving the therapy room, with that mischievous sparkle in his eye that I just knew all too well. Whatever he was planning, it was bound to be interesting and perhaps slightly illegal. That's when I decided I was going to leave the therapy room.
Well, Kelly, look at you go. At this rate, you'll be ready for a marathon come discharge day.
A marathon? More like a brisk walk to the cafe to get me some more of that damn jello. My motivation is escaping this horrible hospital food. That's when I paused and looked at her. Wish me luck on my escape. The days just kept rolling by, and it was finally discharge day. And right on time, here comes Sergi. sauntering into the hospital room, jingling what suspiciously looked like a pair of car keys.
So, ready to go home, sis?
Excuse me? Where did you get a car, Serge?
Just wait and see. Get in this damn chair so I can take your ass home.
As we were leaving the hospital, Sergi told the nurse that the car was parked in the other parking lot because there was no parking in the front when he arrived. This made me so suspicious of him, but I played along like I have always done in the past. The nurse stayed in the hospital doorway, and he took me to the next parking lot. As we rounded that corner, you wouldn't believe what I saw. It was a shopping cart full of blankets and pillows, and there was a step stool outside of it.
Your chariot awaits, my beautiful sister. I work hard on this for you so you could be as comfortable as you can. Remember, it's a short ride and we'll be home soon.
So there I went, climbing into that damn shopping cart that day with his help. And as he was pushing me away, we were laughing, and he shouted at the top of his lungs,
Your assholes can't have her anymore. She's going home.
I watched him so closely. As we rounded each corner, he made sure that that shopping cart did not jolt. People were staring at me and beeping their horns, screaming at him in surprise that he would do something like that for me. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Sibling Shenanigans, the podcast where we dive headfirst into the weird world of sibling relationships. So picture this, okay? I'm finally getting sprung from the hospital. I'm beyond thrilled. But also, I got to deal with my brother, Serge. Now, Sergi, well, he was known for being a bit of the flair for dramatic, and he had a history of bending the rules. Well, especially if it had to do with me. So he picks me up, and he's all smiles and super suspicious. And we get to the parking lot, and I'm expecting a beat up sedan. Nope. Instead, there's a shopping cart, completely full with fluffy blankets and pillows. I stared at him like he had grown a second head. I'm like, seriously, Serge? A shopping cart? And he just grinned back at me and says, trust me, sis, it's first class. What choice did I have? So I got in the damn cart, feeling like a cross between a celebrity and a toddler. So Serge starts pushing me, and we're weaving through cars like he's auditioning for some stuntman gig, and the whole time he's yelling at me, she's free, no more hospital food for this one. People are staring. Oh my God, some were laughing, and I'm pretty sure some were filming us. It was mortifying, hilarious, and utterly Sergi, all rolled into one. The shopping cart ride was bonkers, but it also was a reminder that siblings are the weirdest, most wonderful people in your life. They will embarrass you, make you question your sanity, and surprise you with all of these moments of pure love. Okay, folks, thanks for tuning in to Sibling Shenanigans. Next time, I'll share the story about the time Sergi tried to fix my car with duct tape and zip ties. Until then.